Well, a local legend whose famous sporting goods store drew loyal customers from around the world died this week. Bill Jackson's wife and sons are heartbroken, but proud to keep his store and his life's work open for business. Over the last 6 decades, the skinny kid on the right grew a small store stocked with Army surplus from MacDill into a 38,000 square foot mecca for fishermen, hunters, campers, divers, hikers, and skiers.
The variety is unbelievable.
Al and Carol Cormier from Massachusetts heard about Bill Jackson's from friends at home.
We always tell them that we're vacationing in Florida, and they say, oh, you got to stop off at Bill Jackson's.
Bill Jackson's Shop for Adventure practically introduced scuba diving to Florida in the 1950s. He put in classrooms and an indoor pool for diving, kayaking, and fly fishing classes. Even in sunny Pinellas Park, Jackson specialized in winter sports. His indoor ski slope was even featured in a 1980s Visa commercial.
At Bill Jackson Sporting Goods, you can practice everything from a stem Christie to an Eskimo roll.
But if you want to understand the legacy of Bill Jackson, you won't find it on these store shelves.
He's a nice guy that works hard, and people see that.
Bill Jackson's son, Derry, is still speaking of his dad in the first person. It was just yesterday that he had to tell his close-knit employees the news of his passing.
People were crying and hugging each other, and, you know, we're all very close. The staff is just, we're friends, you know, not like coworkers, we're more like friends.
So in a store where employees are friends and customers are fans,
this store is just phenomenal.
Doesn't seem quite right to call Bill Jackson a businessman. He knew how to get him in the door, but his son says what he really enjoyed was getting people out of doors.
He likes adventure, and he wanted to do something exciting, and we've never looked at something as being a business, you know. We look at it as just being a fun thing that we have and we do.
Well, Bill Jackson leaves behind his wife, everybody knows as Mrs. J, and his 2 sons, Derry and Doug. The funeral will be private, but a celebration of life is scheduled for noon on February 23rd at Bill Jackson's store in Pinellas Park.